Hi there, welcome once again to the interview and feeling very great for your accomplishments, Dhyey. And whoever watching this, so they has lost around 15, 16 kgs with us. He started from around 100 kgs, and I can see on the interview his whole face is changed now. So, they, how was your experience? How was everything, brother? Over to you.
Uh, it has been a great journey. I think we started somewhere in September 2024, August, September 2024. Uh, and yeah, I was around 99.9, only close to about 100 kgs. And then our goal was to reach somewhere around 80, 85, and also to feel much better and lighter and not lethargic, and also to get back in shape and also feel energetic rather than just feeling dull all the time, and then you get tired easily. You you lose your breath very quickly when you're running, so your agility and your mobility also is affected. So that has been improved significantly. On like it has been, we have worked hard on this slowly and steadily, and not try to overdo it at times. So you know what, the results generally, you know what, faster the results, faster you
Hmm,
lose
hmm,
it.
hmm, hmm.
But the slowly that you do it in a proper way, and then you maintain your eating habits. You need to be disciplined and dedicated also at the same time. So this is what we have done, and I think we have achieved a great result. And I think everyone compliments me too. So
Perfect. So, what are the major changes in your energy levels and your endurance as you are seeing, like the difference जो पहले था आज क्या है आपको खुद को कैसा फील होता है?
I think I'm quicker and moving, agility wise, mobility wise, less lethargic, feel energetic. While I'm working out, my strength levels have gone up.
Hmm.
My endurance is also, my sleep cycle is also better. Uh, and overall, you feel good about your own body. You double, like, your confidence is multiplied. You get, earlier when you were not feeling good about your own body, and then now when you see yourself, you feel good about it, and then naturally your confidence levels goes up.
And I can see that by the way of talking style. I remember when we had a consultation call. Now the whole confidence is changed. Now your talking style is changed. It's it's a positive aura, by the way, right? And I still
Correct.
remember the way you were being skeptical about कि अरे ऑनलाइन है कैसे होगा कैसे नहीं होगा.
Yeah.
तो जो जर्नी हमारे साथ लोग स्टार्ट करना चाहते हैं वो आपका जो थॉट प्रोसेस था उस टाइम पे काफी लोगों का वो रहता है कि यार ऑनलाइन कैसे होगा कैसे नहीं होगा. तो उनके लिए आप कुछ मैसेज देना चाहते हो?
Um, I mean, yeah, it was very when I start when I this was my first like instant decision that and I've taken. I mean, of course, I was also very skeptical at the start, but then I think Karthik guided me, like, you trust me, and you will see the results. So then, yeah, I think the way when we spoke, it was pure trust that I had enrolled for this. Of course, that's the first step, that of course, you have to pay something, right? And then you pay
Exactly.
for your own self. So why do people can get a physical trainer while at the gym, but then what is the difference between you and so? I mean, the overall guidance has been significant. It's not that I'm not unhappy. It has been great. In fact, constant check-ins and follow-ups and meals and diet plans and then workout videos were evaluated. And Karthik also keeps calling in between and checks on you. So it has been a great journey so far. The message that I would just want to say, that if see, even after all, Karthik is going to push you to some extent, but it's ultimately your hard work that is going to matter. So just trust him for that process, and you work hard on yourself. And when you see the results, you will automatically start doing it, because once you see the results, when you see that you're losing weight, you're getting in shape. So that will thrive you. And now, so earlier you used to go to gym to lose weight, and now you go to gym to because now you go to the gym to not lose weight, but then maintain your strength and endurance, and you like being going, you like going there basically. So you start with a different purpose and you continue it with a different purpose.
That's a whole
Yeah.
mindset shift, and that is what we are promoting. Health is not about losing weight. Health is about the five pillars which we already discussed, and we are putting into your system now. So and apart from that, Devai, we lost around 15-16 kgs. और आपको एक भी बार ऐसा लगा बीच में कि यार वी आर स्टार्विंग, कुछ खाने को नहीं मिल रहा है, मैं कम बहुत खा रहा हूँ, कुछ हमने छोड़ा हो आपके प्रोसेस में कि यार कार्ब्स मना कर दिए, क्योंकि
नहीं,
बहुत
इनफैक्ट
लोग
मैंने
करते हैं ये.
इनफैक्ट मैंने तो ज्यादा खाया है. एंड आफ्टर अ पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम, जो कैलोरीज मेरे को बोले थे, आई थिंक somehow I tried to manage that, but there were days where I feel that I've had more,
Hmm.
but I cover it up, of course, like the next day. But it was never a restriction as such. I mean, it was your diet plan is planned accordingly. The things that you like, and it can be moved around. It's not that, okay, it's something, okay, you have to starve yourself. Of course, naturally, when you start, you'll feel that for initial days, but then your body gets used to it, and that's actually needed. I mean, your body needs the right amount of food. You can't just you can't keep eating all the time, right? So of course, that initial transition when you have been eating, consuming more calories, and you cut down to a certain calories a day, you'll see that shift. But then once you stick to it,
Hmm. Hmm.
your body will get used to it. So I mean, after a point of time, you'll not feel that starving. Like you're not starving, as you won't feel that. But yeah, I think I have had a decent time, and I've never felt in these many months that I'm starving and I'm just killing myself.
Perfect, perfect. All right. And how was your communication throughout the process? Because see, accountability is the one major thing which we have to work on in order to, get anyone transformed. That is the major thing which have to be kept in mind. And when you were traveling, how we used to manage it? What was your experience with the accountability part? And obviously your coach, Yuin.
Um, yeah, I mean, there were a couple of instances where, like, of course, my work requires travel most of the not most of the time, but at least few times in a year. And when you travel, you don't get to eat what is there in the diet
Hmm.
plan, the menu that has been provided. So yeah, I used to send options that if I can eat this, if I can eat that while traveling. So that was kind of replied, and then you can consume that, you can eat
Hmm.
that. So that has been, I mean, of course, you will have to be proactive and inform in advance that you're traveling. The what can I eat? What can I consume? And then the communication channel will always be open. Although there might be some challenges at times when someone is not available immediately to reply, but it will be
Hmm.
replied within a stipulated time.
Done. All
So
right.
it has
So.
been, yeah, it has been like the communication channel was through both calls and messages, and it was appropriate, and it was like replied upon the stipulated time where I had what I had estimated. Yeah, so it has been no challenge there.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. So they now we have transitioned you into a phase या जिधर ना हम focus कर रहे हैं mostly on your strength, your endurance, your muscle mass, obviously, right? तो अब क्या लगता है यार आप खुद को, क्योंकि लोग ना people tend to regain a lot, right? So now how confident are you about the process that you will be able to maintain it throughout your life? That was our initial commitment as well कि यार you will never regain it, right? So how confident you feel that यार I can maintain this now throughout my life without regaining it?
Uh, I mean, yeah. So again, there is a possibility that I might regain it, but if I want to regain,
That
if
is
I
a
want to
different.
go
That is a
down that,
different case.
if I want to go down that path, I mean, yeah. So once you're used to it, now once you get that feeling of feeling light, feeling good about your body,
Mm,
just looking at yourself and not eating junk, or of course sometimes you may want to eat junk. That is still okay at times, but then yeah, I mean your food habits will improve significantly. I mean your food eating habits, probably what you're going to eat is will change, and then you will ensure that you're going to be on maintenance, right? So more than that, more than maintenance, I feel that it will be difficult to regain the that whatever that, so you can't go back from like you have moved from Z to A, but then again you can't move back from A to Z again. It might be possible you may go down to, let's say, A
mm,
B C
mm.
D F G, then again you can bounce back. See, the point is that it's going to be always a maintenance that that will have to be required, and that you will have to do it for the rest of your life,
Got it.
and
Got it.
that will
Perfect.
only happen when you work hard and you keep. So basically, this is consistency is the key. If I have to say it in a
Exactly.
few words, yeah. So you have to
Exactly.
be
So,
consistent.
so what I meant was, they by basically, like people follow a lot of unsustainable things. Like they do it for a month, 2 months, let's say 3 months, they lose, then they regain it. So my point was, like, everything which we have provided you, was it sustainable enough that you will be able to, maintain it throughout your life? Because following unsustainable crash diets, obviously you regain it very quickly, right?
Yes, yes, sustainable because there's nothing that you have given, like you have not completely cut me down on eating. Like just if I'm eating, let's say, three rotis or four rotis, and that is very usual or normal meal plan that anyone could give, right? I mean, I feel that I mean, your diet plan and your coaching, that whatever the material, or let's say the even the exercise and the workout plan, the diet plan that you have given is like sustainable. It's not something which is very difficult, and that is something which you can do for the rest of your life. I mean, yeah, it has been sustainable,
Perfect, perfect. All right.
definitely.
All right. So they one last question from you. लोग ना बोलते हैं यार आप बहुत महंगे हो, you are very expensive. So what's your take on that?
Uh, 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 it's very subjective, okay, for people to comment on this. Uh, Also, for me, I feel that I look at it differently. Uh, since this was the first time that I
Great.
inquired with you and I joined with you. I have never asked any other quotations, so I don't know how expensive or how. I'm
Exactly.
sure there are people who will give you services which at a lower rate or a higher rate than you. So more the important point here is, okay, if you're going to invest anything, just ensure that uh, you leave you so basically once you invest, you know that you have to trust that person, so you follow what they are saying and you see the results. If you see the results, then probably whatever the investment that you have made is, you have to think that, okay, it was the right choice for you. See, I mean, ultimately it's an investment for your own body, and I look at it differently. If let's say if I've invested so much, then I need to work hard at it. Unless and
Very
until
well
you
said.
don't put money, until and unless you don't put money, you will feel that, okay, even if let's say for a hindsight, if you pay less money, like चल ठीक है इतना पैसा गया ना छोड़ेगा कोई बात नहीं. I mean, I would look at it differently, but I feel that, okay, it's very subjective. Uh, but I feel that you're not that expensive either. I mean, it was very sustainable. Like it's I feel it's at par. I mean, I don't see uh, that something which was
compared to
skyrocketed
the
or
compared to the
yeah.
results, the value.
Definitely, yeah. Compared to the results, I mean, yeah, hands down, I think I'm satisfied.
Perfect. And
And
one
also, you
last
have a
message.
clause, right? If you have a clause, you're not satisfied, you refund the money.
Exactly,
I mean, you're
exactly.
big, of course, but then you can't just pay upfront and you don't do anything and you go back and tell me that now refund the money is not going to happen.
Yeah, that is a different case. All right. So one last message to everyone who wants to join our team.
um, so again, one good thing that I've liked is, okay, this their team is growing. Okay, so someone who's for a starters, right? I mean, they are also working hard, and they are also working hard, so they are working their own brand. And if, as a stakeholder, let's say if I've invested in you more than no, I'd rather say that I've invested my in for myself, but also I've invested in a brand.
Hmm.
And if I see the results, then of course, uh, I mean, I feel that, you just trust the process and you trust. See, ultimately, it's about trust. And then I
Exactly.
feel that, okay, Karthike has always been humble, sweet, and approachable. And always
Really
probably
good.
will listen to you. And also sometimes he will, let's say, if there are again some instances where, you need some adjustments to be done. Let's say you can't pay for a certain amount in, let's say, this month, and he can adjust it for like good 10 days, 5 days. He gives a week's time or 10 days time. So also he is flexible that way. So more importantly, I feel that someone who is also trusting you, and also it's all about trust, right? So you go trust him, and then you'll see the results. And of course, ultimately, he's not a magician that he's gonna do something then you're gonna lose weight. Of course, it's an equal effort. So you have to put in the hard work that you have to put in is way more than what uh like you can ask for. So probably what Karthik can only guide you is that you need to follow this path and you follow it blindly and then you do it. And once you see the result, you'll know. So yeah, it's just that trusting
Makes sense.
you probably know what is something, a good decision that I had made. And I think I'm happy with that. Very, very satisfied.
Perfect, perfect. Means a lot, Devai. Thank you so much for your positive words. And I hope your health, your family's health is, growing each year at a very good pace and you remain healthy throughout your life. Thank you for your
Yeah,
words.
yeah. I mean, for sure. I mean, that is what the point, like, goal is. I mean, I don't want to again go back to where I
Exactly.
was. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, Devai. Thank you so much for your positive words.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.